What's up, guys? My name is Lucretia Denise. If you're new here, if you're not new here, hey girl, hey, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about the top 3 things you can do to elevate your mindset in 2023. The first thing that we're going to go over is decide. The first thing you have to do is decide that you want something different, decide that you want something better, decide that you want something to change. In my life, I have decided that I'm ready to pursue the next step in my career in 2023. I will be graduating in May of this year, and it's just time. I've been at the same place for 20 years now, and not saying that it's impossible for you to elevate, because it's definitely not impossible for you to elevate in the facility that I work at right now, but it's not as easy to elevate, if you get what I'm saying. So I've decided that I want better. I want better for me and everything that's attached to me. So the first thing you need to do is decide you want to change, and that's going to lead us into the second thing you need to do. The second thing, you need to eliminate all the excuses. Okay, now that is so much easier said than done. Personally, I struggle with the what ifs, right? So it's almost like it handicaps me and cripples me. When I first decided I wanted to start this YouTube channel, it was like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm only gonna tell a few people. I'm gonna do it, but I'm only gonna tell the people that's not gonna judge me, right? You can't grow that way. You can't. So you've got to eliminate all the excuses and all the what ifs and look at the positive side of it. It doesn't always have to be a negative what if. It can always be a positive what if. What if they find out and they subscribe to this YouTube channel? What if I go to another facility and work and I elevate in that company and I make what I want to make? I'm excited to get up and go to work every day. Just what if? So you need to eliminate the excuses of I can't. Eliminate the what ifs. Eliminate the impossibles, right? My mom always says something like, pray about it and give your angels something to do, right? So after, I say 2020, when I first made my first vision board, that's when I stopped looking at everything pessimistic and started becoming more optimistic, right? When I done my vision board, I put things on that vision board that seemed impossible at that time. It seemed impossible for me to get back in school. It seemed impossible for me to have more money to eliminate debt. It seemed impossible. And I prayed on that, and things started to turn around. My angels, I gave them assignments, and they made things happen. And I stopped thinking in a way that kept me in a place of nothing positive is ever going to happen for me. So once I started putting it out there in the atmosphere that I wanted better, I decided I wanted better, and I started working those goals, and I started working my gifts to be able to have more and just eliminate all of the negative talk that I was doing to myself. Things started to change for me. So in going into this next year, and you guys, if y'all hear what it sounds like, cannons, it's fireworks, okay? Because this is New Year's Eve. And it's nowhere near midnight. It's almost 7 o'clock. My apologies, okay? But back on topic. Decide that you want better. Eliminate all of the negative talk. Eliminate all of your excuses. Nobody else can get you where you want to be but you. Even if you're connected, see, I told y'all. Even if you're connected to somebody who has the potential to change your life, it's nothing like doing it for yourself. There is nothing like getting up off of your behind and going after a goal, setting a goal and being focused and dead set on changing your life. There's nothing like it. Okay. And that's going to lead us into the third and final thing, which is develop an action plan and work towards it. And the best thing I can say, if you're not a visual person where you can just close your eyes or open your eyes and see, this is where I am right now, but this is where I want to be, and that's where I'm going to work towards going. If you're not one of those people that can internalize and envision it, make your vision board. Make your vision board. Put it up. Make it. You can put it on your phone. You can make a digital vision board, and it doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Do whatever you need to do to get a visual representation of what it is that you want, and that will help you to envision whatever it is that you're really wanting to work towards. Personally, I'm just going to put some of my goals out there for you guys. Right now I rent this house, okay, and I'm not satisfied. This is not it for me, and I know that. But at this very time, can I see myself going to buy a house, especially with this market, within the next year? I can't see it. I can't. There's that negative talk. But it is difficult for me to visualize where I want to be. So I have started cutting out pictures, and it's on my screen on my computer at work. It's on my phone. It's everywhere. What I want, it's there. So one of my goals for this year is to buy a home. One of my goals for this year, and even though I said we're not going to talk about it till it's happening, I want to pursue that fitness journey, and I'm going to lose the weight. And that's something you can start saying, instead of I want to, I am going to, or I am losing the weight. It's all about how you talk to yourself and how you see yourself. And if you have these goals and you've set these goals for yourself, you have to develop an action plan and work towards those goals, because nobody is walking around giving handouts. The government even tired. They ain't even giving handouts anymore. So nobody's going to give you the life you want. You have to work for the life you want. You have to plan for the life you want. The saying is, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's a fact. Just for me and my whole weight loss thing, if I am being intentional, and when I say intentional, I mean meal prepping. I mean taking my jug with me everywhere and only drinking the water, me tracking how many calories I'm taking in. I'm being intentional with the goal. That's the way you be intentional with the goal. But if you fail to do that, in theory, it sounds good. In theory, it sounds good to say, I'm going to lose this weight. It sounds really, really good. But then when you go and I'm going to eat a salad at work. That's what you tell yourself. I'm going to eat a salad for lunch. Boom. I'm going to eat some egg whites for breakfast. Then you get to work and you smell the bacon and the biscuits cooking. It's real hard to go for those egg whites, right? So the way you could go and eliminate all of that, prepare your food at home and take it with you. Bypass the food court or the cafeteria or whatever you have. Pass the Starbucks. You want to start saving money? Girl, stop going to Starbucks. I am preaching to the choir. Stop going to Starbucks. Starbucks is like $7-8 a day. Stop going to Starbucks. Stop going to Starbucks. I'm talking to myself. talking to myself. So I hope this has helped someone. I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here because y'all heard the cannons. It's very distracting. But like I said, the top 3 things you can do. 1, decide that you want better, decide that you want different. Eliminate all your excuses. Stop thinking about the what if, the bad what ifs. Start thinking more positive towards what if I do this and it works. Develop an action plan and work towards it. Be laser focused on whatever your goal is, you guys. If you have to put it in bite-sized pieces to get there, which you will have to do. The way I'm doing mine is quarterly increments, okay? I've got everything wrote down in quarterly increments of how I want it to happen, what I want to happen, and I've developed an action plan for these things to come to pass. It's not going to be easy, especially when you have a negative mindset. So many of us have a negative mindset, so it's not easy to change that, but it is doable. You just have to be intentional and what you want. Work towards it and don't let anything or anyone deter you from it. I hope this has helped you guys. And as Iyanla Vanzant would say, go in peace and not in pieces. Bye, guys.
Gaya belagu tapi musiknya copyright. Gaya selangit tapi musiknya copyright. Lirik sendiri tapi musiknya copyright. Karya sendiri tapi